All right, guys, I'm going to do a quick tour of the Built For You package and packages, and this is going to be directly related to Brian's tour that he did the other day of a 30,000 foot elevation of what Agency Elephant is. So if you haven't watched that, watch that first, because I'm going to jump straight into what the Built For You package is and how we use it. Okay, so the first thing we want to understand is Agency Elephant, the standard package, is a blank slate for you to create and build your automation, your own system, and you physically have to do all of that build out yourself. The Built For You package is our grip it and rip it, implementing on day one when you get your dashboard set up day one to be able to send out drips on aged old leads, win back drips, new vendor lead drips, onboarding quote follow-up, all of that. You can on day one grip and rip this system and get traction from it immediately, as opposed to building it out, thinking on how you're going to do that. This is your true system to start using today once you get it set up. Okay, so the Built For You package includes, first, it includes a automated pipeline. Okay, the importance of this is all of these sections in your pipeline are connected to automation. So if you have an inbound call or text, they're going to automatically populate into your leads section. And as you drag these people across the pipeline into different sections, they are going to be hit automatically with automation. Okay, so if a prospect sits in a section for a certain period of time, they're going to move into a lead not quoted campaign, which has drips associated with it. If they're in a prospect section for 30 days, they're going to move into, on the expire of that, they're going to move into a prospects not quoted campaign, which hits later on. If you drag them into proposal, they're immediately going to get the quote follow-up campaign. If they sit there for 30 days and you don't sell them, they will go into a quotes not closed campaign. If you drag them into sale, they are going to go into your onboarding campaign. And all of these, when I say campaigns, they are all drips that are built for you, for your agency, with your name and your agency in them. Okay, so this is a true drag and drop automation pipeline that tracks your premium, tracks the possibility or likelihood that it is going to close, tracks premium. You can estimate close date and comment on these accounts. Okay, you can jump into your lead by clicking into the client here, and this is the benefit of the pipeline. This is your true dashboard, if you will, for when you come into your system at the beginning of the day and before you close out the day. Okay, the next thing we include is over 20, I believe, text message drip campaigns. All three of these drips are all tied together. So if we're running a text message drip, there's going to be email drips associated with that. There's going to be ringless voicemail drips associated with it. Okay, so you are going to get initially all of these drips built out for you that you can plug and play today. These are all the drips. You got onboarding, lead not quoted, age old leads, quote follow-up, win backs, lender referral part prospecting, realtor referral prospecting, quotes not closed, missing documents, late pays, bundling. You've got a bunch of stuff to play with here. Okay, the next thing we're going to include is your event reminder campaigns. These are going to be the campaigns that you get in your Built For You that X-date your clients so that you can filter and refunnel those people after you've quoted them and haven't closed them every year on renewal. The other thing you're going to get is a all-in-one campaign. This is something that is very specific and has a lot of power built behind it that is typically used for inbound leads, whether they're coming from Facebook, lead vendors, or wherever. This is a system that we have set up specifically for that. So you're going to have open read email automations. You're going to have ringless voicemail automations that you can set up. You're going to have voicemails that are left on your phone that trigger automations. This section is pretty powerful, and it is one of the areas that we have not tapped in as a group and access the full capabilities of yet. So we are going into that now. So we're going to build that out for you and set it up specifically for your agency, okay? Those are the areas that I wanted to highlight for the Built For You package that we are including in your system. The next one is the Built For You Zapier, and we are going to include one Zapier integration, whether that's integrating with your rater like EasyLinks or other systems like that, if that's an option, or we are going to integrate over your vendor leads that are coming in. So if you're purchasing leads, we will zap those leads from your email into Agency Elephant automation, straight into this with VoiceBot and all sorts of other outbound capabilities. The last thing that we are going to include, and actually two more things we're going to include, is in your tools section, we're going to include a built-out VoiceBot for you for a warm transfer to your agency. Okay, it's an outbound phone call when the client picks up. Say, hey, this is the virtual assistant with XYZ agency. We're transferring you over to John now. Hang tight. The other one we're including is a text message automation. So this is a virtual assistant text messenger that is going to gather information for a life insurance quote, okay? So those are all the things that we're including in our Built For You. There's probably a couple things that I did skip over or missed, but in a nutshell, it is going to be your grip it and rip it implementing on day one when you get your system set up, okay? Getting your phones to ring, putting premium on the books, and bringing back clients that you have lost that you haven't followed up with at the right time or enough times to get them to turn around and respond, okay? If you got any questions, comment in the video below, post them on the group, any other things like that, we'd be more than happy to help you out. We'll talk soon.